Ladies and gentlemen, and now, Mr. Hector Figueroa.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, remember what we're doing here. We created a solution and an equation for those so-called rocket scientists. We are challenging anyone on Earth, any rocket scientists, any college professors, any high government officials. Prove us wrong. Show us on paper or talk to us and tell us that we don't know what we're doing. Everything here we created, everything here is going to be donated to the poor. We don't need to put billions of dollars in the bank. That has never worked in 238 years since independence started. It's time for the greatest change in our American history. This is the day that's going to start it. You guys are privileged to be here. We're privileged to be here too. But guess what? We're only about stopping poverty. We don't care about putting billions in the bank. So that's what we're here for. Heaven on Earth, it is the name of the program that will do it. There is nothing, no other programs lined up to help the poor. This is it. Think about it. The police precincts were helping us. We went to 15 New York City police departments and we gave them the flyers that you see here. We gave them these flyers and they started giving them to the police, and the police started telling the people. We went to the news media. The workers loved what they were reading, but when they went up to the billionaires, the bosses, they told them, hide that. Do not report that. This is what's going on in New York City right now, but maybe across the country. The news media doesn't want you to know that all the patents that we donated and show are yours. Everybody that's here owns a piece of this. But the news media refuses to tell you. So what you have to do, you see there's flyers around, pick them up, the ones with the phone numbers of the news media. And that will tell you to call them. Bother the hell out of them, call them liars. When you see them reporting something, jump in front of the camera, make noise, call them liars. Because this is the truth, and they have been reporting rapes and burglaries and car thefts and all kind of crazy stuff they've been reporting for the last 100 years. But guess what? They never reported anything to stop poverty. We created it, we got it, we have the luggage that will push your car home, we got the remote control baby walker that will teach your baby how to walk, or rather how to read before they can walk. We're showing you the quick cool rotisserie robot. We're showing you the GPI 4 server, the most advanced cooler in the world. And guess what? Everybody here owns this, but the news media doesn't want you to know. You demand them, you bother them. We chased the news media out of a courthouse because they wanted to report some nonsense, and we jumped in front of the camera and we started yelling at them, and before they got in the phone and talked to their superiors told them, pack up, run away from them, because this guy knows what he's doing. We don't want to report what he's doing. Why? Because they want to keep the poor down. Well, we're going to stop it. If we got to start our own news media, we will. The bottom line is, they cannot tackle us. They can't stop us either. The only thing is, they don't want to report it. But like we said before, thank God for the police precincts, because they are helping us.
What's the name of that website, Hector? GodsGifts.us.
www.GODSGIFTS. The papers all around, the flyers, take them, read them.
So turn on your computer, look us up. We're right here on the internet.
Whoa! GodsGifts.us. Hey, we're going to plant the seeds so we can stop the greed. That's what we're doing. We're the seeds. I can throw seeds so we can sow the seeds. Well, we're going to stop the greed. Okay, we're going to bring you health with wealth. Well, you can buy your own wealth, not this welfare and not all this poverty stuff. They make people wait on lines to get cans of food. How come? Why do you make them wait outside churches? What about our churches? Did you know that our churches, the Roman Catholic churches, are worth $1.3 trillion? Are they helping anybody? Have they created a program to stop poverty? Hell no. They put money in the bank. They don't care about us. And they talk about God. They don't believe in God because God says, you can't take it with you. What are you doing with $1.3 trillion? Okay, so we got to honor what we're doing here. Pick up the flyers. Call the news media. Keep bothering them. Call them liars. Okay, call them phonies, because stopping poverty is the greatest thing we can do on planet Earth. It starts in America, it goes to China, and then it goes to India, then it goes around the world. Another thing, I went to China twice. I got married in China. I waited for 3 years for my wife. Who is running that asylum? Who? They can't be normal people. We cannot have normal people making you wait for your wife for 3 to 5 years. It's not normal. Who's controlling that? The greedy 1%ers. They're the one who make the calls on whose wife comes in and who doesn't. So when I finished my lawsuit with Chase Manhattan, because they never fixed my home after it caught fire, guess what? I might go live in China, because America right now, it just keeps going down. We got 50 million people in poverty. In 1920s to the 30s, there was 30 to 35 million. When Martin Luther King was alive, there was 40 million. And now we're up to 47.2.
And all we're looking to do is to be comfortable.
That's right.
We want to be comfortable.
You gotta keep it simple.
How comfortable? Well, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling in my sweet baby.
You see them children up front there? They're not gonna get nowhere the way we're going, because my kids are not nowhere. I didn't get nowhere. The only way we're gonna get somewhere if we share the wealth. And the way we share the wealth is through heaven on earth. It means sharing wealth, not keeping $100 million. We don't do that. It's crazy. It's not normal. If we had all the eggs in the world, what would we do with them? We can't lock food down. You can't. Hoarding money is a disease. We figured that out. We know how to stop it now. We're going to start doing shows like this and teaching the super rich, hey, there's a better way of living. It's called heaven on earth. Your billions of dollars, $30 billion in the bank is not doing anything. But the $30 billion that Heaven on Earth program created, it just changed the whole neighborhood. It'll change towns. It'll change countries. Why? Because we have to share the wealth. When you lock it down, it's hoarding. Money, it doesn't get nowhere when you hoard it. When you share it, it goes everywhere. If you're too greedy, do it with our program, Heaven on Earth. When you come with us, you're going to grow with us. And guess what? You'll learn how to give too. So remember, you could never make more than $10 million. But when you got nothing, that's all the money in the world. The problem is, the way they're living now, they get 10 million, and then they want 20 million, and then they want 50 million. Before you know, they want $1 billion, and then they want 2 billion, and nothing is happening, but the money is growing.
And $1 trillion, they want $1 trillion.
They want, no, that's the churches. The Roman churches are worth $1.3 trillion. So the next time you go to the church, don't give them money. Ask for God to help you. Don't give them money. They're rich.
It's not money.
And there is no program in the Roman Catholic churches to stop poverty. Not one. What they are doing, they are molesting our children. Out of 1,000 churches, 333 of them are molesting our children. So we show Christ, but we work on our own. We don't deal with no churches because they're not doing the right thing. All they keep asking for the dollars, and they hoard the money, and they lock it down, and nobody goes nowhere. Heaven on Earth is the only program on planet Earth that will stop poverty. It is a sure-proof plan. So again, we iterate, grab them flyers, call the news media, tell them, this is what we want. If you got a congressman or senator, tell them, oh, we gave you guys a chance. You only been doing this for 238 years. We only voted for 44 presidents, and not one of them has stopped poverty. They don't know how to do it. We know how to do it. We'll teach the president, we'll teach any Congress, we'll teach the colleges, any rocket scientists. We dare them. We dare them to step up and prove us wrong. All right, here we go. We're going to show you what is called now the party animal. Why is this thing called the party animal? It does everything. First of all, it holds ice for 3 days and 3 nights. No cooler in the world does that. You put $2 of ice in it, and it'll go for 3 days and 3 nights. Any cooler in the world, Igloo, Rubbermaid, Coleman, you put ice in them, and you got to put ice every 4 hours. So you would spend $36 on what's on the world market right now before you would put $2 an hour quick cool. Party animal. Now what else does it do? It has 4 compartments. 4, water, juices, 4 different juices, not just one of the same kind. 4 different assortments. What else does it do? Well, it has power. As you can see, that's a blender. It makes drinks. This makes drinks anywhere you want to go. It will run your power drill. It will run your hair blower. If your current goes out in your house, you can plug in and run light. It will work for you for 10 hours. That's why it's called the party animal. You never get stuck. Your car gets stuck, you can give it a boost. It has a positive and a negative charge in the bottom, so it will start your car. It will make you drink. It will give you electricity, and it will make you your drink. It's always good. The GPI 4 server was designed because of all the crazy stuff going on now with electricity going out. Well, this will make your electricity. And it has a few options that we really don't want to tell you because we don't want kids to get to bed. But this thing raises over here. I'll give you a quick demonstration. You see that little lip there? That's to put food and stuff and it doesn't fall out. Or if you're hanging out with the boys, you can shoot dice. You know what I mean? You can throw dice and have a little fun with it. So it's for everybody. And remember what it does. It holds your ice for 3 days and 3 whole nights.
3 whole days and 3
whole nights. Remember, it's called GPI 4 server. There is nothing, everything you're looking at here, there is nothing like this in the entire planet of Earth. Maybe in another planet with aliens, but on planet Earth, this is it. What you're looking at here is the most advanced stuff we have to offer. We have a lot more stuff, but we couldn't bring it. So for now, we're gonna just show you one more stuff, and then we're gonna, if you appreciate, you can have any drink you want. Pick up the flyers and read them. Call the news media and demand that they report this so you guys will know what you own, because this is yours. I only own a point of a point. If there's $1 billion, you guys own $990 million. I only owe 10. So you guys are definitely going to get wealthy with all these products, and we're going to manufacture them in America. Something we needed for a lot of years. We're not going to sell out America the way the greedy white do it. You know, we're not going to do that. The greedy rich, rather. We're not going to do that. We have to donate money, because when you see kids right now dying of starvation, that's incredible. That's incredible. We're living in the 21st century where you talk to your cell phone and it'll get you a girl if you want. It'll get you a drink. I mean, come on, what's going on here? We're going to the moon and we're collecting rocks on the moon, but we can't feed people on planet Earth.
You can't eat a moon rock.
You can't eat a moon rock. The man said it. So guess what? All this stuff will be made in America. And like we said, we will donate all the money. We're not gonna keep, we're gonna keep nothing.
And now?
Compared to what you're gonna get. Now we're gonna give you another little music until and we'll show you a little more how we're gonna do this. We can do this with the vote, and we can do this with a fundraiser. If they got $90 million on ALS to cure disease, how much money do you think we can get donating all these products to manufacture in America and create wealth for the poor? The poor finally own something in America. And this is it. All these inventions are yours. We're only here for a little short time on Earth, but your children are going to be here for a while, and this is what we're going to help you. Alright, we're going to get back to the stuff. This is basically what your storage container would look like on the top of your SUV. Alright? Now, when you would open it, you would get your storage out of it. But when you open our storage, it turns into a boat. This is your storage container, remember. It was your storage on the top of your truck. You can put 4 people in it, you can put a motor on it, and guess what? Now you're going fishing. If somebody's drowning, your storage container just saved you. Alright? Now that's the one, the store-in-all is called store-in-all. Now, the luggage that pushes your car home, it's unitow. It's a unit cycle. It's basically a motorized 13 horsepower with a 10-to-1 ratio. And when you put it in the back of your car, like so, 1 second. If you can see that, that's how it connects to the back of your car. Now you would sit in it, you would hit the remote control, and you steer your car. You never needed a tow truck. Think about this technology. Luggage that pushes your car home, or SUV or station wagon. Don't worry about getting stuck at night. When you got unit tow, it gets you always home. And the next day you wake up, you go to the repair shop, they'll fix your car, they'll take the unit tow off. Then you go home with your car running because they repaired it. You never have to worry about drowning because you got your storing on, and you never have to worry about getting stuck because you got your unit tow. Remember, these things are going to be manufactured in America, and we're going to give all the money, 99.9%. Remember these numbers because they're involved with the 99%ers, the Occupy Wall Street movement. All right, those are the poorest people on earth because they were living on the street in Zuccotti Park. We were there, and now we're going to come back. Once these things start being manufactured, you will hear about it. The public will know. The people will start spending money. The government will love it because we're going to have more people spending money instead of people putting money in the banks. That doesn't work. It hasn't worked for 238 years since independence. It's going to work now. Remember, Martin Luther King and Malcolm walked the streets. They got murdered so the blacks can make it. A lot of blacks made it, but they forgot where they came from. We're going to remind them where they came from. And this is why Heaven on Earth is going to teach us all. White, black, yellow, green, orange. If you got 3 heads, we're going to help you. We don't care. We're here to stop poverty, to make sure kids don't die of starvation, to make sure families make it. We can only go forward, no more talk. It's positive. This is about sharing, caring, healthy, wealthy, positive movement. This is what it's about. It's incredible that they give you a garbage can for liquor. They say, oh, I want champagne. They bring you a garbage can. I mean, how sick is this? How sick is this? This is a garbage can. This is a garbage can. They're treating you like with no class. They need to bring the quick cools in. You know what I mean? These things are for everybody. This is class. This is what America's going to be about. And who owns this? You people. All you people own this. This is yours. You don't understand that. Why? Because the news media doesn't want to let you know. But the reality is that American poor people own this. You own the party animal. You own the remote control baby walker. You own the luggage. You own the quick cools. You own the store and all. These patents are going to be donated to the poor. As the money comes in, and we get it right out. We come in with a program, and we'll give you the money. So it's an amazing situation here, but this should have been done 100 years ago. It's just that greed kills. Our biggest problem is greed. Quick Cool is going to be the #1 item that's going to start it. We're going to use these in our football. When they celebrate baseball World Series, we need to use these instead of throwing champagne. You know, some players want to drink with grandma and their little kids. They will be able to do this with the party animal. You know what I mean? So we're going to upgrade how we live in America, but at the same time, we're going to share the wealth. We're not going to lock it down. One guy is not going to grow. We're going to make millions grow. Millions of Americans are going to grow. Now, are we going to do this quick cool song right now? Alright, so this is a song about the product, Quick Cool. We're going to tell you what it is, what it does, how good it is. It's quick, it's cool, and it ain't for no fools. If you're a fool, you can't be using Quick Cool. This is what you need to use if you're a fool. Other than that, if you want class and you want to raise the level of partying and celebrating weddings, parties, birthdays, whatever, bar mitzvah, this is the way to go.
Quick Cool, Quick Cool.
I said a Quick Cool, Quick Cool. You gotta get it, your Quick Cool too. All night long, cause it's Quick Cool. Quick Cool is great. Quick Cool is great. It takes your party to another state. Quick Cool is nice, big eyes, steady going, baby. That's quite alright. I said a quick call. Well, you gotta get a quick call. I said a quick call. Quick call. You gotta get it your quick call too. Remember, folks, quick call. It's quick, it's cool, but it ain't for no fool. Alright? And remember where most of the money is going. To the poor, to the middle class. We know middle class people are losing their homes and losing their Mercedes-Benz because of problems. We will help them too. They deserve. The only people that are not getting hurt here are the billionaires. Gentlemen, we're going to show you how you get a hold of us. Our website is called www.godsgifts.us. GODSGIFTS.us. Godsgifts.us.
Computer, look us up. We're right there on the internet. Whoa, God's gift at us, honey bread. God's gift at us. God's gift at us.
So turn on your computer and look us up. We're right here on the internet. Whoa, God gives that us. We're gonna get you out so you can get some help. God gives that us. We're gonna get you some wealth so you can get some help. God gives that us. Whoa, so turn on your computer and look us up. We're right here on the internet. Until they get it right. God's gifts that us. I say, we're gonna fight and fight until they get it right. God's gifts that us. Whoa!
So turn on your computer and look us up. We're right there on the internet. Whoa, God's gifts at us. We're gonna plant the seed to get rid of the green. God's gift at us.
He said, we're gonna
give everyone a pound of weed.
Whoa,
God's gift at us. Turn on the computer and look us up. We're right here on the internet. Whoa, God's gift at us. One more time. I said, turn on the computer and look us up. We're right here on the internet.
only a dummy. It's live. We'll start it up, we'll put it on a stand, and you'll see the wheel turning. You'll get the picture of, it's a unitow. It will push your car home. The most advanced towing device in the world. Everything we have here, it's the first time anybody ever saw it, so you guys are kind of lucky to see it. And guess what? You own it. But the thing is, if the news media would finally report it, we would start getting into the business and doing it. So it's going to take a little harder because we're doing it privately, but we don't care. God's work, you can never stop it. Everything here came through the holy man upstairs.
Tell him, actor.
All right, so we're going to do that 10-minute break, but we will start the unitow, and you will hear it running, and you will know that that's live, just like we're live here. And God bless you.
One more, Ronnie. My baby, you know I just love the way she walks. When the girl gets sleepy, I love the way she baby talks. Yes, yes, I had the blues so bad,
So bad.
put my face in a permanent frown. Listen, everybody, Johnny Bunny's gonna take more into town.
Listen, we're gonna.
The price is
you can
right.
see the unitow. It's on right now. See that wheel turning? That's live. That'll push your car home. Remember that. You saw it live. It's not a dummy. It's working. If we take that thing off the stand, we'll hook it up to any car, even a police car. We'll push them home. We'll help them. That's what we're about. Helping people. Okay? One second.
Cried 1,000 tears. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking until I'm petrified, and then maybe tears will leave my eyes. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear.
To the end of our show here. Remember what we told you. Get on the internet. Talk about this. Tell everybody what you saw. And guess what? Bother the news media. Call them up. The numbers are on the flyers. If you get the right flyer, the numbers are on the back. For ABC, NBC, PIX, My 9. Call them liars. Call them a fraud. Because they can't make us look bad. They can't. We got the right solution to stop poverty. They are afraid of us. We chased them out of Zuccotti Park. We jumped in front of their cameras and called them a liar. Why don't they report this? And they called their bosses, and their bosses told them, pack up, get out of there.
Yeah.
We chased them out of Nassau County Courthouse.
Yeah.
They were interviewing a guy that maybe hit an old lady, whatever.
Yeah.
We jumped in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you report the truth?
Yeah.
And what did they do?
Yeah.
They called their bosses, and the bosses
Yeah.
pack up, get out of there. That's what they've
So turn on your computer and look us up. We're right there on the internet. Oh, God's gift on us.
Hey.
gives, not us.
Hey, we're gonna plant the seeds. We're gonna stop the greed.
God's gift, not us.
Hey, we're gonna show you some wealth.
Computer,
So you can
look
get
us
some
up.
help.
We're right there on the internet. God's gift, not us.
We want to hear who these people are. We're gonna one by one. They're gonna tell you their name.
That's Tommy Tunes.
Tommy Tunes, our beautiful dancer here.
Oh, and she's a hoopy doopy girl, ladies and gentlemen.
Who we got here?
Johnny Button.
Johnny Button. Who we got here?
Satan's baby.
Got that. And you know who this guy is? This old guy, he's the youngest gangster around.
Bobby Blues and his venereal material, your one-man gland.
And this guy here, he writes his own music. This guy writes his own music. I write my own music. Artie Brand, and the beautiful Alicia.
That's Coco Rodeo. Queen of the rodeo.
Alicia
right here.
Dorbecker, the queen of the
Coco
rodeo.
Rodeo, that is.
Remember what you saw here? Please grab a flyer. Get on the internet. Call whoever you gotta call. Make noise. You own this. This is yours. Tell everybody. Your camera. How come you're not telling us we own this? Tell the news media. Why you guys want to report nonsense? Report what we own. What's going to be made in America. And guess what? Things will start to change. It's up to you guys to start making it happen. Another thing is, we don't vote, like I told you before. If you don't vote, they're going to get scanned. There's only 7 million of them. There's 310 million of us. Think about that. We control the vote. If we don't vote, nothing happens. If we vote for heaven on earth, everything happens. It changes how we live on planet Earth. So please, contact us. Stay on top of it. This is yours. Claim what's yours. Don't be afraid, I guarantee you. You saw the patents. This is yours, I'm telling you. In the name of the God that died for us. This is yours. So, bother anybody who listen to you. This is not just me putting it on the internet. We have to change America so our children can grow. We have to create wealth for us because they're not going to do it. Here is the wealth. All we got to do is get the funds. Now you tax up, put the money out there, and then you get to start getting the money. This is a miracle program. It is called Heaven on Earth. God bless you. God bless you a million times. And remember, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, their dream is still alive. Their dream is still alive. And we're part of it. God bless you guys again.
Okay, what you're looking at there is the sign of what the news media is not doing. It's an amazing thing. We have to really look at what's going on in America, okay? Because guess what? We got to change America to make it better. It's a shame that the police are helping us. It's an amazing thing. The police have, but the news media don't want to report it. There's something going on in America. We're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to have to expose the news media. So we're going to do it the way they do it. So it is a miracle program, Heaven on Earth. The public doesn't know it only because of the news media. But everybody else does know. And as soon as we get the news media reported, we're going to create a better America. Okay, so remember what you're looking at here. And remember where we came from. Remember what we did here. Where we started, Union Square Park, October 7th. That's where it all started. And it's not over. We're not going to be finished until we get this Heaven on Earth program. Remember, we're going to thank Elliot Sykes. We're going to thank Ray Dorian, the police officer that helped, the detective, like R.G. Brenner, his family, everybody that came, all the band people. And most of all, we'd like to thank God and Son for giving us the knowledge and the aspirations to do this to help poor people in America. We have to change America now.